Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. So today I will show you how to display a PDF from a URL as well as from your local project in iOS for React Native's new architecture without a third-party library using Fabric. So yeah, as you can see, I have created a default React Native project. Uh, Firstly, we have to enable the new architecture for iOS. So I will go to the documentation and you can see for iOS you have to run this command from the iOS directory. uh, so once you run this command you might face two issues. So first one, it could be like this. So for to resolve this, you just have to run this command in the root of your React Native project, then try running this command again from your iOS directory. If you still face issue, then it could be related to this. I already have a video on my channel explaining how to resolve this issue, but you can try something like this or might have a look at some of the other answers as well. But once you are able to successfully run this command from your iOS directory, just run yarn iOS, and in the metro bundler you should see fabric true, which means the new architecture has been enabled for your React Native app. Next, we will go to Fabric Native Components, and it tells us that we have to create this folder, but in the documentation it specifies create this folder outside your app, but according to me it is incorrect. You should create it within your app. So inside your React Native project, just create this folder rtn my pdf display, and you would create an iOS directory, a GH directory. I already have uploaded a video for Android, so I won't be covering it for Android. Just create iOS and GH directory. Then in GH directory you have to create this file. I have copied pasted it from the documentation. Only thing that is changed is this name. We would any which ways would be passing a URL from React Native side, and that would load uh, the PDF file on the native iOS side. Just be careful while passing the URL. It should be HTTPS and not HTTP. If you are passing an HTTP URL, you might have to add something in your info.plist as well. Yeah, there is something like I don't remember at the top of my head. You can just Google it. Like you have to add something. Like I can just show you iOS HTTP info plist. So yeah, this transport security has blocked. So you can check out this answer. You have to add something like this in your info.plist. But I am using HTTPS, so I don't have to worry about this. Next, just change the file name over here. Everything else remains same. Next, create package.json. It should be a sibling to your JS folder. And again, I have copied everything from documentation. So you can see the documentation. Okay. Only thing that has been changed is this file name. Okay. So this name has been changed. This name has been changed. This has been changed. Yeah, that's it. Next, you have to create a file of this. So here you can see I have created a file of this podspec file. Again, I have copied everything from documentation. Only thing that has been changed is this file name. Okay, the h dot name. Next, what we have to do? Yeah, we will skip Android for now. So you have to run this line, but we don't have to use double dot. We have to use single dot because our folder is already inside the React Native project. So I will tell you what command you have to run. So you have to run this command in the root of your React Native project in terminal. So once you run this command, what you have to do is you have to do cd dot dot, and then you have to run this command, but you have to make some changes to this command. So here is this command which you can run. So you can see this is your folder name, root folder name where your React Native project is. So mine is my app iOS PDF URL. So here it should be your folder name, main folder name, this folder project name or folder name, whatever you call it, and this should be your folder name which we have created over this. Okay, just run this. Make sure you do cd dot dot first. You have to come outside of your React Native project and run this. So this would do a code generation, and you can see this generated folder being created. Next, what you have to do, okay, we have to create these files now. So go to your iOS directory. First create this header file rtn my pdf display.h. Again, I have copied this from documentation. Only thing that has been changed, we have added this PDF kit dependency because we want to display a PDF, and this file name has been changed. Next, we have to create an Objective C++ file. Make sure the extension is .mm and not just .m. Next, again I have copied everything from documentation. Okay, the only the file name has been changed. So here you can see the naming has been changed accordingly. So this naming and this naming has been changed, this has been changed. So I'm taking a UI view and I'm taking a PDF view. Okay, again this has been copied from documentation, this naming has been changed, and here we are, here in this method we are initializing our UI view as well as our PDF view. Now for initializing your UI view, you have to provide a width and height. So I am occupying the maximum width and height of your device, but you can change it if you want accordingly. If you don't give a width and height, your PDF, you won't be able to see your PDF. So please make sure you give a width and height. Next, I have defined the PDF view as well and occupying the whole width and height of our UI view. Then I have added the PDF view to the UI view. And here in, when we are sending the URL prop from React Native side, what I'm doing is that I'm converting that URL text into an NS string, then converting the NS string into an NS URL, and this is the way where you move this. So we want to do this, run this code on a background thread. So this is how you do in Objective C++. Once this is done, once we get the document, we again want to move to the main thread. So this is the code, dispatch get main queue, and then once we get the PDF document, we just assign it to our PDF view.document. And again this is from documentation, only this file name has been changed appropriately. Next, you have to do a display manager as well. So again copied from documentation, only file name has been changed appropriately. Okay. Next, okay, so once this is done, the next important thing is you have to open your main iOS folder in Xcode, and I will show you what exactly you have to do. You have to click on your app, you have to go to general, you have to scroll down a little, and inside the framework, libraries and embedded content, you have to click on the plus button and search for PDF kit and add this PDF kit.framework. If you don't add this, you will face issue while running the app. So make sure you add this PDF kit.framework. I'm repeating it one more time. Please add this PDF kit.framework, otherwise you will face issue. Once you add this, I think that should be it. One more one important step which we forgot is, once you have done this, you again have to run this command. So in our case it would be this. Okay, and again cd to iOS and run this command. So it will create a pod of your RTN my PDF display. Okay, so don't forget running this command, otherwise again you will face issue. Once that is done, you can just import your library something like this, and RTM my PDF display, just pass the URL of your PDF file which you want to download, and I'm occupying the width and height in styles. Okay, so I will show you the video as well. So here you can see, so I'm trying to, okay, so here once my app loads from Metro Bundler. Okay, so it takes some time to download the PDF, then it displays it to the simulator. So if you want, you can show a progress bar as well. Okay, so here you can see I'm zooming in, zooming out as well, so everything works as expected. So yeah, that's it for loading PDF from a URL. Now I will show you how to load it from a local file as well. So I have created a separate project for it because like I don't want to mess up things in one project itself. So for loading a PDF from from your local project, everything else remains the same, like what we have done from displaying it from a local URL. Only thing that has been changed is inside our JS. Here I have, so previously we have this URL colon string, right? Because but we don't want to pass URL colon string. We already know the PDF file which we have inside our project which we want to load. Okay, so but if you want, you can, if you have multiple PDF file, then you can pass some name as well if you want. but I have just removed it from over here. Okay, so everything else remains same in iOS. Okay, this remains the same as previous project. Manager file remains the same as previous project. Only thing that has been changed in RTN My PDF display is I have removed everything from this update props because we don't have any prop. And to load a file, you have to write this code. Okay, the only code which has been changed from previous you loading PDF from URL project. So you have to write this, and here it should be your PDF file which you have added to your iOS project. Okay, so only thing that has been changed is this, and you have to remove the code which was present in or update prop. So you, yeah, if you want you can just copy paste this code. This remains same, this remains same. Here we have removed the props. Package.json remains the same. Podspec file remains the same. What else? Okay, so inside your, again inside your iOS, you have to open the main iOS folder and you make sure you add pdfkit.framework, otherwise you will still face issue. Go to your app name, go to general tab, go to framework libraries and embedded content, and make sure you add pdfkit.framework, otherwise you will face issues. Once you do that, also you have to add your PDF file, right? So I have already added. Just go to your the iOS project, open it inside Xcode and drag and drop your PDF. So I have already added this PDF, sample.pdf. Okay, next I think that's it. So if you want I can just show you how it looks like. This should, so here you can see this is PDF has been loaded. Again you can zoom in, zoom out, you can scroll, yeah, all those good stuff. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.